Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. We've got a lot of stuff to get done today because Katie and I's goal is to live in this room Saturday night. So first thing we have to do is finish all of this drywall, which we've been working on for a long time, but I think we're finally here. One more sand and we'll be done. So I am going to get to sanding, and then after that, we're gonna start working on the lights. You guys have seen enough sanding, so we are going to skip right to the finished product. I got the sanding finished. It took very little time, maybe 15 minutes, but I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty smooth. It is definitely not professional quality, so you're not gonna wanna hire me to do this for you, but it does look pretty good. So it'll be good enough for us. The next thing I'm gonna do is work on mounting those 4 lights I explained in a previous video, which I will link right up at the top. And you can go check that out if you're wondering what we're gonna do in the bedroom. But I'm gonna mount 4 lights, and so I have to figure out where the ceiling joists are, where I can put my hole, and make sure that these tiles are actually the ceiling and that there's not plywood above them or sheetrock like there is in some of the other rooms. I don't think this has anything above this, but we're gonna go find out. Good news is that those ceiling tiles are the ceiling. There's no sheetrock above it. And I poked a hole where I wanted the light. It's not gonna go there because of that 2x6 going across there. So we're gonna move it in just a little bit and put the light right in here. And then we'll measure equal distance from the fan to the other side and put a light down there, and then we're gonna do 2 more on this side. So I'm gonna go measure the light, and then from the bottom I'm gonna cut the hole so that the tear out is on the top. So I bought a fancy cutter that's supposed to cut holes in this stuff pretty easy. We'll see if it works or not. This is the light fixture I'm gonna hang. It's a recessed light, and then I'll show you the actual bulbs that are gonna go in there. I already took one of these up into the ceiling, and we're gonna move it to where the center of the light is about there instead. I really wanted it centered in a square, but that's not gonna work because of the way the boards are set up top. So it's gonna have to be more in here. And I'm gonna go grab that hole saw that's adjustable, and that is this. Then we need a battery and the drill. So we're gonna go figure out how this thing works and hopefully drill a pretty clean hole in the ceiling so that I don't have to do a whole bunch of patching. So this is actually a pretty cool tool. You just adjust these blades to the right diameter to fit your light, and then it cuts the hole out. I am super impressed with this little thing. It cut dang near perfect hole in this crappy ceiling tiles, and this is significantly cheaper than an actual hole saw that fits this size of hole. So if you're ever putting lights in or need to cut holes in drywall or the ceiling tile material, I would highly recommend it. They sell it at Home Depot. There you go, go get you one. I got the light put in the hole. I'm gonna anchor it to the rafters, and yes, I know that this is made for new construction, and they do make these that are designed for remodels where you can just slide it up from the bottom, but this ceiling is pretty soft and I didn't want to damage it by just hanging this much weight from the ceiling. So I went with this. I knew that I had access up here to just nail it in like I would before they put this ceiling in, so it's gonna work out fine. If you don't have access from the top, however, you do have to get the remodel housings, which don't have these bars. They just clip into the ceiling. We got that one mounted up top, but I needed a small screwdriver to adjust the depth of the unit because I had to mount it a little bit higher than just a standard sheet of sheetrock. So I got to bring it down a little bit and tighten it back up. You need a small screwdriver. But that was so easy. I mean, I haven't been home from work for 30 minutes and I've already gotten this wall sanded and one of these lights mounted. So as you can see, I dropped it down below the ceiling. I'm gonna push it back up and then tighten the screws in to hold it flush with the ceiling. Got the second one hung. There's the first one. Got the second one. I got 2 more to do. These are going so fast. I'm so impressed with how quick this is going. Now I haven't wired anything yet, but I'm gonna use that switch hole, and I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. So for now, I'm gonna wire just one switch to all 4 lights, and then I'm either going to change this out for a double box so that I can have another switch for the fan, or a triple box for the lights, the fan, and the fan light. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. Also, the fan comes with a remote, so I don't know, I haven't decided. I may just wire it on and use the fan's remote as the shutoff. So we'll see once we get the fan and I read about it. But for now, I'm gonna install the light bulbs that I bought, and these are the light bulbs. They are designed for recessed light fixtures. They have the trim and an LED bulb included. This brand is killer at making light bulbs. I haven't used this model before, so we're gonna test that out. Hopefully I have them on before the end of the night. And Katie and I have these switches that we used in our rental property that they connect to Wi-Fi, and so we can say, hey Siri, turn on the bedroom light, and it will turn on. It's really awesome. And Siri didn't know what I said because we don't have that light switch hooked up, and so she was confused because there's no light to turn on. But we have that light switch, and it's really awesome because we can just say, I'm going on vacation, and it will randomly turn on lights throughout the house at times that we're normally home. So it looks realistic in here. And so we're gonna use those, but it's a dimmer switch, so the light bulbs have to be dimmable. These are dimmable. They're supposed to be the best of the best. I've used this brand before, just not this particular bulb. So I'm gonna install them, install the other 2, and then we will get them turned on. I am so happy with the way these look. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Just tell me, yeah, those lights suck, or I really wish I had those in my house. That hole's gonna bother me. I don't know how to fix it. I'm probably just get some white caulk and make it look good. But these 2, we're gonna mirror them on the other side. So I'm gonna go back up in the attic, measure where the rafters are, and then put 2 more right here. So we'll make a square around this fan. We got all 4 lights hung up. As you can see, there was the first one, second one, and then we got the other 2 done, and they look great. I have not wired them yet, so I'm gonna clean up my hands just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go wire them. So hopefully we'll have light here in the next 30, 40 minutes. We have lights. They all work, and they're so beautiful. And Katie is painting a second coat to make sure we like the color before we go crazy. But you can see they all work, and I got our Siri light switch installed, which is right here, so you can dim the lights by holding this button, and you can tell they're still kind of on, and then all the way on, all the way off, and they'll just dim off. Closet light's still on. But overall, we are pumped because this was one of the biggest projects, was getting lights in here that we want. We still have to get that stinking fan from Home Depot, but we'll get that soon. So for tonight, Katie is gonna paint a second coat on the wall and on the trim, and hopefully we end up liking that color. If not, I don't know what we'll do, but we'll probably pick another color. So we are going to end the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got a lot accomplished. I know you guys didn't get to see a whole lot, but if you have any questions about the lights or the light switch or Siri and anything smart home, let me know because I'm very interested in it. And if you have any suggestions on smart home things, also let me know. Be sure to give us a like and leave a comment about the video down below, and be sure to subscribe. See you guys later.